body has two different systems to regulate itself. First one is endocrine system, and second one is nervous system. So nervous system, we do it through action potentials, and then endocrine system does it by releasing hormones, chemical messengers. So in our body, we have 8 different organs that uses as endocrine system. First one is hypothalamus, and we have anterior pituitary gland, posterior pituitary gland, and thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, pancreas, and then adrenal gland, and testes, and ovaries. So there are 5 things that our body regulates through the endocrine system. First one is metabolic process. Second, contraction and relaxation of metabolism of smooth and cardiac muscle. And third, reproductive processes. And fourth, cellular proliferation and even behavior. So what is the trophic hormones? Simply, it is the hormones that regulates another hormones. So for example, when hypothalamus releases hormone, it goes to the anterior pituitary gland, and they release tropic hormones. This one releases tropic hormones, and that controls peripheral and endocrine glands, and then it will go to the target tissue. So we have 4 different kinds of cell signaling process or methods. First one is endocrine signaling, and it's like there are a group of special cells, and then they release chemicals, messengers or hormone to the blood, and then through the blood it reaches to the target tissue. Exocrine system signaling is one cell sends a chemical signal to the different cell through the tube. For example, we have pancreas releasing bicarbonate to the small intestine through the tube. And autocrine is the chemical is released to cell itself, or is released to the other cell that produces the specific same hormone. So for example, we have lymphocytes doing that. And the last one is paracrine system, and then that's interesting because the hormone never enters the blood at all, but it regulates the nearby different types of cells. And so for example, we have endothelial cells, and then it regulates the smooth muscle cell in the walls of a blood vessel. So how does hormones work? They work by binding to the special receptors in the target cell. And then we have 3 different places where we have receptors. First, we have in the plasma membrane, and then the cytoplasm, and in the nucleus. Especially plasma membrane receptors, we have 3 different kinds. We have GPCR, G protein coupled receptors, receptor tyrosine kinase, and receptor serine threonine kinase. And when these receptors are activated, they activate these second messengers, CAMP, CGAMP, and IP3. And that activates the other proteins, enzymes, like this one, phospholipase proteins and phospholipase. And when they have phosphate, it's like a switch. So having phosphate make them be active, but without it, they are not activated yet. And activation of the second messengers Also activates the intracellular calcium goes up, and then this intracellular calcium also works as a messenger to the cell activities such as muscle contraction.